Hello, good evening, everybody. Once again, Vedantu Master Teacher Reenu in front of you with the Math Series Lecture 6. So, we are about to complete Quadrilaterals one by one. Aaj session 2 hai. And we'll be doing gradually like each and everything from the quadrilaterals, what is required. So, for 7th class children, they are learning the chapter like 3 to 4 months ahead. And even those who are watching from grade 6, they can also understand, see how fast learning you are moving like 3 to 4 to 5 months ahead of others. So, isn't it the right utilization of the time when you're preparing for your final exams? It is a revision for class 8 students and for class 7 students. They are learning the new concepts. So, today we are moving to part 2. So, I welcome you all, dear children, Vedantu Master Teacher Reenu, who have been grooming students for NTSC and all top Olympiads. And I know this year, all those students who are associated with Vedantu, they are going to do really wonders and they have done wonders. Yeah, once again, hello Arpita, hello Arpita, very exciting. Okay, so again, once again, yesterday we did the first part of the quadrilaterals in which we studied about the interior and the exterior angles, the sum of the interior angles of a polygon, the sum of the exterior angles of the polygon. Today we are doing the types of quadrilaterals and their properties. Types of quadrilateral. What is a quadrilateral? A four-sided polygon where the four line segments join together to form a closed figure is called as the quadrilateral, right? Yeah. So a quadrilateral with two pairs of lines is a parallelogram where the opposite pair of sides is parallel. It is a parallelogram. A quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides is parallel and the other two are non-parallel are equal is called a isosceles trapezium. Trapezium has one pair of sides parallel and one pair of sides non-parallel. अगर नॉन पैरेलल वाली साइड्स इक्वल हो तो उसको आइसोसेलेस ट्रेपेजियम बोलते हैं. We had done the questions on the properties of isosceles trapezium earlier in my previous session. Now, very important it is properties of parallelograms, although many of you are familiar also, but still a quadrilateral whose one pair of sides is parallel. AB is parallel to CD and this AC is parallel to DE. If I name this as ABCD, so AD is parallel to BC, AB is parallel to DC. So the opposite sides and the opposite angles of the parallelogram are equal. First of all, AD will be equal to BC. Is it right? And AB will be equal to DC, right? And also angle A will be equal to angle C and angle B will be equal to angle D. This is the first property of the parallelogram. Yes. Yeah. Understood? And next is when the parallelogram has all four sides equal, we call it a rhombus. स्क्वायर की भी चारों साइड इक्वल होती है बट स्क्वायर में हर एक एंगल 90 डिग्री का है. स्क्वायर इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल. सो स्क्वायर इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल ऑल्सो. स्क्वायर इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ rhombus ऑल्सो. अगर आप सेट्स में देखो तो अगर पैरेललोग्राम का सेट है, पैरेललोग्राम के अंदर रेक्टेंगल rhombus है, तो स्क्वायर is a part of rectangle also and square is a part of rhombus also. Every square is a rhombus, every square is a rectangle. Square में क्या है? All four sides are equal, that is a property of the rhombus. Each angle is 90 degree, that is a property of the rectangle. Another property is the diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. What does this mean? A, B, C, D. If this BD and AC are the diagonals, they bisect at O. Bisect means two parts equal. They cut into two equal parts. So at point O, AC divides into two equal parts, that is OA and OC. At O, BD divides into two equal parts, OB and OD. If AC is 2, OC will also be 2. If OB is 4, OD will also be 4. Then each of its diagonals divides it into two congruent triangles. Now, if this is a parallelogram, I name it as ABCD. I draw a diagonal BD, draw a diagonal BD. Then these two triangles are congruent. Triangle BAD is congruent to triangle DCB. How? AD is equal to BC, opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. AB is equal to DC because opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. This side is common. So from SSS, these two triangles are congruent. Another important property is in a parallelogram, the two adjacent angles, if it is A, B, C, D, then angle B plus angle C, ka sum is supplementary. They will be equal to 180 degree. So clear to all of you? So what are the properties? Let us brush up first. The opposite sides and the opposite angles of the parallelogram are equal. Then if parallelogram has all four sides equal, it is a rhombus. If in a rhombus each angle becomes 90 degree, then it is a square. Or square is a rectangle. Square is a rectangle having all sides equal. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Means two diagonals get divided into two equal parts. Then one diagonal divides it. Any diagonal of a parallelogram divides into two congruent triangles by SSS. We have proved it. And two adjacent padosi angles in a parallelogram, the neighbors in a parallelogram, they are supplementary. The sum is 180 degree. Now, what are the properties of isosceles trapezium? What does a trapezium looks like? In trapezium, one pair of sides is parallel. Say A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. AB is parallel to CD and AD and BC are the non-parallel sides. But if they are equal, it is called as isosceles trapezium. If the oblique sides of trapezium are equal, it is called an isosceles trapezium. The base angle of an isosceles trapezium are equal, means angle C will be equal to angle D. The diagonals in the isosceles trapezium are equal. Only one pair of sides are parallel and non-parallel sides are equal in measure. This we know that this pair of sides is equal in measure. And the sum of opposite angles, sum of opposite angles is supplementary, means angle A plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree and angle B plus angle D will be equal to 180 degree. So these are the properties of isosceles trapezium. So welcome my dear children, welcome to all of you. Okay, Vardha has joined. Okay, doesn't matter. Anybody else? Ashish has joined, Arpita is there, Vardha is there. 9 students are there, but I can't see their name. Okay, can you please write something? Yes. Now comes the properties of rhombus. Rhombus is a parallelogram in which all four sides are equal. It's a parallelogram in which all four sides are equal. The diagonals of the rhombus, only in rhombus the diagonal, sorry, my pen has moved because it's a Vacom pen. The angle between the two diagonals is 90 degree. Diagonals bisect each other. हर angle center पर right angle बन रहा है. Right? Each diagonal of a rhombus bisect the angles at the two vertices it joins. Means if this is A, B, C, D. So diagonal bisects angle A. मतलब angle A के दो टुकड़े कर देता है which two are equal. Angle C के two equal parts which the two parts are equal. And the diagonals of rhombus form four congruent triangles. इसको हम prove भी कर सकते हैं कि four congruent triangles कैसे बनते हैं. If this is a rhombus, wow. 1 minute. Sorry. If it is a rhombus, now see A, B, C, D. The figure is not too good. This is O. How can I prove that one triangle is congruent to the other? Yes, you know that. Yeah, if this triangle, and we are talking about these two triangles, this side is equal to this side. Yes, each angle is 90 degree. Yes, and साथ में this side is common. तो RHS, right angle के सामने वाला hypotenuse, this side are equal. These two triangles are congruent. Similarly, we can prove that next two triangles are congruent. Like AOD and DOC will be congruent. Right. Hello Pranam. Hello Ranjan. I am looking at this name for the first time. Ranjan. Hello Vineet. So all of you, all those who have joined today, they first subscribe and like. Now comes the properties of kite. Two pairs of adjacent sides are equal. Adjacent sides are equal. This is a kite. Right. This side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Diagonals are perpendicular to each other just like a rhombus, and longer diagonal bisects the smaller diagonal. Means the two diagonals, they bisect each other because that is the property of any parallelogram. Now comes cyclic quadrilateral. बहुत important है आज का lesson, very very important, because consolidated properties of the quadrilaterals you are doing today, right? Cyclic quadrilateral किसको बोलते हैं? Quadrilateral whose four vertices lie on a circle, means जो quadrilateral circle के अंदर हो. This is a circle. If its all four vertices lie inside the circle, it is called a cyclic quadrilateral. But इसकी एक खास बात होती है, जो quadrilateral circle के अंदर fit होता है, उसमें sum of either pair of opposite angles is supplementary. Means these opposite angles will be 180 degree. Then these opposite angles will be 180 degree. Confuse नहीं होना. Isosceles trapezium में base angles पर equal. See, go back to the isosceles trapezium. What was the base angles of isosceles trapezium are equal and the diagonals are equal. Then the opposite angles are supplementary, and in cyclic quadrilateral also opposite angles are supplementary. If the pair of opposite angles of a quadrilateral is supplementary, then the quadrilateral is cyclic. तो अगर opposite angles का sum 180 है तो वो cyclic quadrilateral है. तो isosceles trapezium भी cyclic quadrilateral है. A cyclic trapezium is an isosceles trapezium, right? अगर कोई trapezium के opposite angles का sum 180 डिग्री, इसका मतलब वो circle के अंदर fit हो जाएगा. तो that means it is isosceles trapezium. Now we come to question number 1. So now you know the properties and I will be helping you in doing these questions. Come on. Consider a kite as shown in the figure where AC and BD are the diagonals, right? Consider a kite as shown in the figure where AC and BD are the diagonals, and diagonals of the kite, they bisect each other. Find the value of x. Bisect each other means OD is equal to OB. These two will be equal. So what is the measure of x? What is the value of x? Rudraksh says A, Arpita says A. Is it A? Is it A? सब लोग agree करते हैं. Galaxy Era TV, yes. Varda says A, very good. Bhai, children have become very smart, very active. I'm very happy. You are right, Arpita. You are right, Rudraksh. See how? So what is the reason? Since diagonals of any parallelogram, or you can say kite, bisect each other. So you will write like OB is equal to, OB is equal to OD, right? So OB is how much? 3x plus 7 is equal to 2x plus 11, and you can find out the value of x. 3x plus 7 is equal to 2x plus 11. 3x minus 2x is equal to 11 minus 7. And what do you get? 3 minus 2 is 1x. 11 minus 7 is 4. So x is equal to 4 units. So very good, very good. Next comes, children, we always start from the basics. We start from the basics, and especially it is for grade 7 children. So that is why we are starting from the basics. Okay. Otherwise, you can attend the sessions. We have different sessions for 9th, 10th, NTSC, all classes ka there. But we go class wise and step wise. Because if your basics are weak, then you will not be able to do the further questions. Basics se karenge to aap koi bhi question kar paoge. The co-interior angles of a parallelogram means पड़ोसी angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio of 2:3. And आपको पता है parallelogram के co-interior angles या adjacent angles का sum is 180 degree. Find the measure of the angles of the given parallelogram. Yes, Arpita, very good. Rudraksh. Oh, wow. Answer itni fast. But just I put up a question and I get the answer. Very good. That's great. And the answer is B. And yes, if you consider a parallelogram, if this is the parallelogram ABCD, right? And this angle is 2x, this angle is 3x. You know that sum of 2x plus 3x is equal to 180 degree. You'll get the value of x, and then you know that the opposite, yes, you get the value of x is 36. So angles of a parallelogram is 36 into 2, because 2x is one angle 72 degrees. Another angle is 3x, you get 108 degrees, and then opposite angles are equal. So two angles are of 72 degree and two angles are of 108 degree. Very good, Arpita. Very good. Well done. Well done. Next question for you. The ratio of two sides of a parallelogram is 5:3. And what property you know about the sides? That the opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal. Perimeter is 144. Then the length of the sides is, yes, length of the sides is, come on. Children, my next session is on Saturday at 5:40 p.m. Next session on Saturday at 5:40 p.m. Right? So please note it down, and if you have subscribed, you will get the notification. Okay. Children, Arpita, Rudraksh, सब लोग बोल रहे हैं option A. बाकी लोगों ने join किया but उनके answers नहीं आ रहे. Ashish is saying first. Okay, A. And yes, option A is correct. Option A is correct. Yes, galaxy. Now, how? If it is a parallelogram, all of you know that. All those who are not watching and they'll see later. If it is a parallelogram, say this side is 5x, 3x. Opposite side will be equal 5x. Opposite side will be equal 3x. So 2 times of 5x plus 3x is equal to 144. And it is done for you. 2 times of 5x plus 3x is 144. So 5 and 3, 8. 8 2 is 16x, 144. X is equal to 9 centimeters. Right? Now comes so one side will be 5x, that is 5 into 9 equal to 45. Other side will be 3x, 3 into 9 is equal to 27. Great. Now comes, let us move to quiz number 4 so fast. Yes, please stay till the end to do. Yes, yes, ma'am. Oh, not spamming. Okay, no, they won't. Yes, next question is, the two co-interior angles of a parallelogram are 3x minus 51 and 5x minus 101 degree. Find all the angles of the parallelogram. It's all. Find all the angles of the parallelogram. Come on. Find all the angles of the parallelogram. Yes, we have Galaxy. We have different teachers for different sessions. You join Abesar's class, you will get the sessions of 11th. Yes, Rudraksh is option C. You go to the JE channel, those who want to see 11th. We have a channel of JE. This is VOS Junior. Okay. Vanshika says C. Yes. Oh, very good. All of Vineet Khanna says C. Okay. Yes, it is C. See how it is done for you. As you know that co-interior angles of parallelogram is supplementary. So 3x minus 51 plus 5x minus 101 is equal to 180 degree. 3 plus 5 becomes 8x minus 152 is equal to 180. 8x is equal to 332. So you get x as 41.5. So what will be the first angle? If you name it as A, B, C and D. So angle is 3x minus 51, 3 into 41.5 minus 51, which gives you 73.5. Yes, Arpita, you were the first one to answer. Very good. I'm getting regular answers from Arpita, Rudraksh, Ashish, and now Vineet also. Very good. You are doing great. And you get the another angle also as 5x minus 101. And please bring more and more children on Saturday. Saturday will be the next level of this session because we will be completing the quadrilaterals before you enter into class 8. Next comes, if the sum of two opposite angles of parallelogram, if the sum of two opposite angles of parallelogram is 260 degree. Two opposite angles. Then find all the angles of the parallelogram. Sum of two opposite angles of a parallelogram is 260 degree. Then find all the angles of the parallelogram. Yes. Okay. Varda, so quick. Okay. Yes. Sum of two opposite angles is, if the sum of two opposite angles of the parallelogram is 260 degree, find the angles of the parallelogram. Yes. Option D is correct. The opposite angles of the parallelogram are equal. Assume that x plus x is 260. So 2x is 260, x is 130. Right. Now, as one angle is 130, the other co-interior angle will be 50 degree. So, the angle of the parallelograms are 130, 50, 130 and 50. So, go back 130, 50, 130 and 50. Right? Very good. Next comes quiz number 6. Quiz number 6. हमें जल्दी से खत्म करना है. Yes, we have reached midway. The length of the rectangle is 8 and each of its diagonals measure 10. Find its breadth. Diagonal measures 10 and diagonals bisect each other at right angles. Yes. This is a rectangle. See, its one side is 8. So this side is also 8. If this is the diagonal measures 10. Now, if you bisect this with the another diagonal, the measure of this diagonal is left 5. Now, if it is a right angle triangle, what will be this side? A, B, C, D. Yes. Come on. Can you find it out? Otherwise also, this is also right angle triangle. Diagonal is 10. 8 is this side. You have to find out this side from the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Option B. See, so simple. How could you do it? See. A, B, C and D. Each angle is a right angle. Right. And this diagonal is 10. Length is 8. Then you can find out AB. Very simple. AC square is equal to AB ka square plus BC ka square. Right. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Each angle is 90 degree of a rectangle. We'll be using that property. So from Pythagoras theorem, 8 square plus breadth ka square is 10 ka square, diagonal ka square. So breadth ka square is 100 and the 64 will go minus 36. Square root of 36 is 6. Right? Now next comes, see, agar aapka square hota, in this question agar square hota, and suppose the diagonal ki length is given to you and you have to find out, if you are given a square, so you have to find out square mein aapka each angle kaisa banta 90 degree, ye rhombus hota, so you could use that property also. Now come to the next. Quiz number 7. ABCD is a rhombus. What are the properties of rhombus? Jaldi se revise kare rhombus ke. All four sides are equal. Diagonals bisect each other at right angles. And use the Pythagoras theorem. Dekhte kya use hota hai. Whose diagonals AC and BD intersect at O if AB is 10. Okay, I write AB as 10 centimeters. Diagonal BD is 16. So I can write this as 16 upon 2. This is 8 and this is also 8 because diagonals bisect each other. Find the length of diagonal AC. I was talking of such type of a question in the previous question. अब अगर आप OA निकाल लेंगे इस right angle triangle AOB में, तो OA का डबल कर दो तो आपको AC की लेंथ मिल जाएगी. Come on, Shreya. Yeah, Shreya, you are a new child. Come on, all of you, please first subscribe and like. I hope you are enjoying doing the questions. Yes, Arpita. Yes, Tajesh Bambu. Come on, all of you. Answer is 12. Now see it solved for you over here. In AOABCD, BD is equal to CD, I told you. So this side was given in a rhombus, diagonals bisect each other. OB is equal to OD, so each side will be 8. This is right angle triangle and this side is 10. So you know that 10 ka square is equal to OA ka square plus 8 ka square. You get OA is equal to 6. If this is 6, this will also be 6. So AC will be twice of 6, that is 12 centimeters. Yes. It is, this chapter, these questions are in the syllabus of class 8, but I am taking it for class 6th and 7th. Anybody who wants to gain 8th can revise and 7th can learn in advance. Right? Anyone. See, geometry or algebra, we start from the basics and to any extent, to any level of difficulty we can reach. 9th mein again you do the parallelograms and the properties of the parallelograms and then area of parallelograms. So now quiz number 8. In the given figure, ABCD is a parallelogram and 2x minus z is 120. This angle is x, this is x, this is y, this is z. 2x minus z is 120 degree. Then find it out. Come on. Very good. Arpita, so fast. 2x minus z. Come on. 2x minus z. You know that if it is a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. If this is x, I can give you the hint. This will also be x. Z is equal to x. Right. So if I'm writing to, yeah, z is also x. Sorry. If I'm writing here 2x minus z की जगह x equal to 120. So I get the value of, yeah, I get the value of x. So what do you get the value of x? You get value of x as 120 degree. Now when x is 120, what will be y? Its neighbor. Z will also be 120 and its neighbor will be 180 because adjacent angles of the parallelogram are supplementary. Adjacent angles, पड़ोसी angles. x हमारा कितना आ गया यहाँ से x is equal to 2x minus x is x is 120. अब x 120 है तो z उसी के बराबर है, z भी 120 होगा. बट z plus y का सम कितना होना है 180 because these two are neighbors. Yes. So what is the answer now? X is 120, y is 60 and z is 120 degrees, right? Now comes the next question. Let us move to the next. This is done for you. Yes. Now comes quiz number 9. If in the triangle ABC, GF is parallel to BC. In a triangle ABC, GF is parallel to BC and EG is parallel to AC and EF is parallel to AB. These are the parallel sides. Then the value of X is, if in the triangle ABC, GF is parallel to BC, opposite sides are parallel, right? So what is the value of X? Come on. Yes, try, everybody try. Come on. First of all these four will be, see, अगर हम सिर्फ इतना देखें, yes, इसमें अगर हम देखें ये पैरेललोग्राम बनता है, ये वाली साइड इसके पैरेलल है, तो जी बी ई एफ एक पैरेललोग्राम है. अगर ये 40 डिग्री है तो इसका ऑपोजिट एंगल भी कितना होगा 40 डिग्री. If you look at this, come on, you look at this. Now this is 120, so this whole will be 120. You have to find out x. Yeah. If this is 120, so in parallelogram GECF, this angle E and G are the neighbors. So what is, yes, Tajesh Bambu, you are right. You are a new child. Come on. First of all, subscribe and like. Very good. This was a little tricky question. Yes, very good. Those who have applied the brain over here will solve it. See, I can explain it to you. When GF is, इसके लिखने के steps बहुत लंबे हैं. आप इसको अंडरस्टैंड कर लेंगे तो जल्दी हो जाएगा. GF इज पैरेलल टू BC. सो जब भी कभी ऑपोजिट पेयर ऑफ, और इधर से दिया हुआ है कि EF इज पैरेलल टू AB, तो जब ऑपोजिट साइड्स पैरेलल होती है, 9th क्लास में थ्योरम है, देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन टू प्रूव दैट इसमें 4 कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल्स बन रहे हैं, राइट. दिस इज ऑल्सो अ क्वेश्चन इन क्लास 9 कि देयर आर 4 कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल. सी 1 2 3 4 ये चारों ट्रायंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. वो हम तब करेंगे जब हम 9th के प्रूव्स करेंगे, राइट. सो GBEF इज अ पैरेललोग्राम जिसमें एंगल B इज इक्वल टू एंगल F इज इक्वल टू 40 डिग्री, राइट. Similarly, GECF is a parallelogram, right? और एंगल F इसमें कितना है 120 डिग्री, right? एंगल F. तो एंगल E और यू कैन से एंगल GEC भी कितना होगा 120 डिग्री. अब आपको पता है कि एंगल GEC प्लस X, अगर GECF एक पैरेललोग्राम है, so they are co-interior angles, their adjacent angles, they will be 180 degree. So 120 plus X is equal to 180 and X is equal to 60 degree. So you have got X की value है 60 degree, right? So you are learning a lot, children. अगर आपको आते भी हैं तो आपको half an hour में एक questions का go run मिल रहा है. So every day you are doing 12 questions. So in 1.5 hour you are doing 30 questions. घर में आप 30 questions नहीं कर सकते, and that too with clear concepts. With कोई इसमें आप तुक्का नहीं लगा रहे हो, कोई फ्लूक नहीं मार रहे हो, कॉन्सेप्ट क्लैरिटी के साथ कर रहे हो. प्रॉपर्टीज के रिविजन के साथ कर रहे हो. डोंट यू गेट द बेनिफिट? एक बार बोल दो यस मैम. मजा नहीं आ रहा है आपको करने में? आई वॉन्ट टू सी यस वी आर एंजॉइंग. आई वॉन्ट टू सी यस एंजॉइंग. कम ऑन. जैसे आप आंसर टाइप करते हो यस. द मेन थिंग इज कि आपकी आंखों के आगे से इतनी जल्दी में इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस निकल जाते हैं विद एक्सप्लेनेशन. सो अगर आप कुछ गलत भी करने वाले थे तो आपको उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन साथ साथ मिलता है. वेरी गुड. वंडरफुल वंडरफुल. थैंक यू श्रेयांश पांडे. थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू विनीत खन्ना. लव यू ऑल. और सबसे अच्छी बात यह कि थ्रू आउट द कंट्री द यूट्यूब इज देयर. सबको पता है लेकिन सिर्फ 10 चिल्ड्रन हैव जॉइंड. दैट मीन्स या क्लास class. Yeah. So let's see. Next is the perimeter of a rhombus is next. The perimeter of a rhombus is 52 centimeters. If one of the diagonal of the rhombus is 10, then the area of the rhombus will be. This is the last question of the day. The perimeter of the rhombus is 52. So all four sides are equal. एक साइड निकालने के लिए क्या करेंगे? 52 को 4 से डिवाइड करेंगे. Yes. फटाफट से rhombus बनाओ और आंसर बताओ जल्दी. Yes, quick. Come on, come on. I'll help you out. It is 52 by 4 each side. So 4 ones are 4, 13. Each side is 13. And the diagonal of the rhombus is 10. It is bisecting at O. So maybe this side is 5. Yes, if this diagonal it is 5, half the base into height. So first find out the base. You have to find out the area of the rhombus. एक ट्राइंगल का एरिया निकालेंगे और उसको 4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे बिकॉज ऑल 4 ट्राइंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ईच अदर. ये हमने पढ़ा है कि rhombus के चारों ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं और आपको इनके प्रूफ्स भी आने चाहिए कि कैसे कॉन्ग्रुएंस होते हैं. सो व्हाट इज द आंसर चिल्ड्रन? गिविंग मी 120 डिग्री. वेरी मच राइट. See how it is done for you. Each side is 13 centimeters and AO square is equal to AB square minus OB square. If this is 13 each side, one diagonal is 15. So you can find out OC square is 13 ka square minus 5 ka square. Pythagoras theorem. 169 minus 25, 144. That means AO is square root of 144, that is 12. And if this is 12, what will be the area? Half the base. Suppose this is the base in this triangle BOC, 12 into height 5, 120. So what do you get? Half into, come on. Yes, you can do it like this. Area of one triangle is half into 12 into 5. So you will get 2 6 are 12, 6 5 are 30. एक ट्राइंगल का एरिया 30 तो 4 ट्राइंगल्स का एरिया कितना हो गया? 30 into 4, 120. So that is how you will get the area of the rhombus. So this was the last question of the day. So before ending the session, love you all. मजा आया? Saturday we are joining again. We are meeting again on Saturday. But timings change है Saturday का. अभी से note कर लो. It will be 5:45 p.m. So thank you so much, dear children. Thank you. Wonderful, amazing. Goodbye.